Hey, all you listeners out there curious about the planet's climate history or just interested in trees themselves, or more likely the situation. Hi to my English 317 professor. Okay, let's get started. Presenting Dendroecology. Okay, let's define it first. The very long, pretty boring, technical definition is a branch of dendrochronology dealing with the relationships between patterns in dated tree ring series and all the ecological factors that may influence those patterns, as well as climate, competition, predation, fire, drought, etc. So, can we hear that in English now? It's the science and art of counting lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you get the point. This one has 22 lines. Each line tells a little bit of our Earth's climate history. Okay, so what's the point? We can do a few things with this method of looking into our past. We can estimate climate by looking at things such as precipitation, cloudiness, or temperature, and we can also track fire seasons and drought seasons. The thing is, with the dramatic increase in scientific research pointing at humans as being the cause of climate change, we need to be able to track our history. Each line on a tree makes up our planet's climate history, just like every line an artist etches makes up his drawing. With even one of the lines missing, a face may no longer look like a face. And with one tree ring missing, we would never know the true story of the environment that it grew up in. How to read a tree. Each ring on a tree is equal to a year of growth. The width of the rings are what tell the real story. Thin rings mean it was a dry year because there is less growth activity. Wider rings mean a wet year because it was able to thrive and grow more. Distorted rings, like the one on the bottom picture, is a fire scar, meaning there was a forest fire. If you put aside the economic factor, the only reason more hasn't been done to help the planet recover from human activity is because of climate change deniers. Estimating the climate patterns of Earth and comparing the climate averages of our past can provide proof of an anthropologically changing of our climates.